Hello, Sprouts. Welcome to Inspector Waffles, where we get to be an Inspector Kitty. Meow. Highlighted clues. By default, hints and clues in the dialogue are highlighted yellow to make interactions and problem solving a little more intuitive. If you would like more challenging experience, you can disable this feature. I am not disabling this feature. Either way you play, you will enjoy the same story, endings, and all the achievements. You can change the setting at any time for the menu. Would you like to play with this enhanced text? Yes, please. We are not the brainiest of people. Why are we drinking milk with a straw? Drink it with your tongue or out of just a normal cup, yes. Patches. Urgent. I like that this is a white cat. It suits me. Down goes the milk. I will not be slurping the milk though. I am lactose intolerant. That sounds like a terrible time to me. The Metal Heart. That's an interesting name for a bar. I like the city there. Chapter 1. The Dead and Alive Cats. Ooh, how are we both? Midnight in Cat Town, and I'm heading to a new crime scene. Why do I still do this job? I could be anywhere right now, chilling on the beach, sipping a pina colada. But no, I'm out here working day and night for this town. My mother, she wanted me out of this life. A quiet office job with decent working hours. Does this mean your mom or dad were... I should have listened. Mom's always right. An inspector's life is a dangerous one. But if there's one thing I like more than a strong milk, it's solving mysteries. Inspector Waffles, on the scene and looking like a stray cat as usual. My fault, Chief Patches. Afraid I wasn't expecting to be working tonight. Tell me, who's the victim? His name was Fluffy, the boss of Box Furniture. Oh, I love their boxes. Don't we all, Waffles? So, did he off himself? Doubtful, but we can't rule it out at this stage. We've been waiting for you to sniff out the truth. Giving me too much credit there, Chief. Did you see the lady cat at the front gate? No, I did not. No. Why? She's a friend of the victim. Came by earlier to see our dead friend here. She rang his doorbell and no one answered, but someone jumped over the fence and vanished into the dark. Is that why this window looks broken? Someone? Did they push him out the window? Says she saw a shadow. She says whatever it was big. Okay, I'll have a look around the house first. Then we can chat with her once we're done here. No problem, take as long as you need. Small problem though. We haven't been able to access the top floor. You're cats, just climb! Can't we kick the door down? He's dead, he won't complain. Not until we have clearance from the higher-ups. If you can find a way to get up there without damaging the property, that'd be great. If you don't forget that you have a very valuable resource in your pocket. The Hyobi resource? Yes, a brilliant ex-inspector, able to help you at any moment. I'm not asking my mother for help, Patches. Yes, she was great, but I don't need her. I can solve this case all by myself. Well, if you change your mind, just check your notepad. She probably left one of her little notes. I told her not to do that anymore. Mind you, she never listened to me before, either. Anyway, I'm gonna head inside and have a look around. This dead cat is the reason why I'm here. Let's see if there's anything in his pockets. A Polaroid picture. A cat at the beach with a red lighthouse behind him. No idea who the cat is. Maybe it's a clue. Ball of wool. Fluffy knew how to have fun. It's not gonna play with it, even if I really want to. A cat searching through trash cans. I'm such a cliche. Nothing special inside except for this broken screwdriver. Waffles, I almost forgot. If you want to see more about an item in your inventory, you can right-click on it. I don't know exactly what that means, but it's useful for learning more. But if you're just picking up trash during your investigation, maybe not so much. Mabel is the most luxurious cat in town. He made his fortune at supermarkets of all things. He has a tire with his name on it. Clearly a humble cat. Let's see. Person of interest, Patches. How do I make that go away? Clues? Questions? Honey, I know you're big enough to handle a case on your own, but if you ever get stuck, you can always count on me. Mom. That's how we close it over. Okay. House. Did we use the broken screwdriver to break in? Strange. The bottom floor is a bit small for a house as big as this. Oh well, doesn't really matter for now. Need to focus on getting to the top floor. That sounds like there's a hidden room somewhere. Chandelier. Upstairs. A bust. This is the first time I've ever seen one outside of a museum. There's a hole in the mouth, but for what? I'm afraid if I get too close, it'll spray poison at me or something. Clearly, that gets you to the hidden area. Black and white photos of Cat Town from almost a century ago. They were starting to build skyscrapers. The city was booming at this time. I wonder if these cats would have enjoyed living there today. Are these the same photos? They are. I don't know where this bridge is located, but it seems to be a great place to live. I can't identify that one. An old vase. It looks very fragile. I kind of want to break it. I mean, I won't, but my animal instincts are kicking in pretty strong right now. This is a sculpture from a long time ago. Probably 9th century. Sovereign Doggo, if I'm not mistaken. Just call me Lara Crofts. Nah, just kidding. I know nothing about archaeology. Aw. Outside, ooh. Mysterious door first. Nice bedroom. Being rich definitely has its perks. It's a famous painting from Meowgrite. Wait, there's something odd about this frame. A hideout? That looks cool. Hidden book. Only a book here. Nothing of much value. It's The Great Gatsby. I've never read it. I probably never will, but it was hidden, so I guess I should take it. I like this new perspective. I was gonna try to put that back. Oh, Fluffy was a semi-pro wool ball player in his youth. Wow. That explains the wool ball outside. Interesting. There's a letter inside the cup. My tiger, I can't wait until the next time I hear you roar. Tenderly, M. Oh my. Seems Fluffy had a lady cat in his life. I should find out who she is. It could be the friend. I don't know any of these bands. Maybe I need to get out of my office from time to time. This is a very old skateboard. It looks like it was discarded here. One wheel seems to be broken. I'm gonna take it. I could find some use for it later. Back in the day, Fluffy was quite an elegant cat. He was rich, classy, smart, but despite all that, alone. Actually, there aren't any pictures of his family or friends in this entire house. We've explored one room, how do you know that? Maybe Fluffy wanted to forget something about his relatives. Back out into the hall. And outside. Oh, that's just the first floor. That's not looking out the window. A bust. Okay. I want to inspect it. How do I inspect it? Broken screwdriver? I have no idea what I'm doing. It's not working. It's not working. Love letter. blue book. The Great Gatsby, a famous novel. Never read it myself, though. I'm fine with that. A broken screwdriver. I found it in a trash can. Patches was right. I'm definitely an alley cat. A photo of an unknown cat at the beach. Why would Fluffy have this in his pocket? A love letter. I found it in Fluffy's bedroom. My tiger. I don't need to reread that. Wouldn't have pegged Fluffy for a lady's cat. I guess you can't always trust appearances. A broken skateboard wheel. I like to collect useless things. One cat's trash is another cat's treasure. Hi, boss. Top floor. Waffles, did you find a way to the top floor? Please feel free to use me for interrogation practice. Talk to me like you would talk to any person of interest. As you explore, you gather items and write down clues in your notepad. After that, you can ask me the next unanswered question on your list. From there, you might need to show me items and clues that are somehow relevant to the questions. Eventually, you'll have to ask enough questions to know where to go next. Perhaps I should mention different clues or item. This clue won't shed light on the current question. I found a Polaroid inside Fluffy's pocket. It's an unknown cat at the beach and a lighthouse in the background. Do you know who this cat is? No, I'm afraid not. This is a love letter. I appreciate the sentiment, Waffles, but let's be professional here. Not for you, Chief. The letter was for Fluffy. Oh, yes, of course, I was just joking. You should have known that, Inspector Waffles. This item isn't relative to what we're discussing. I have a broken screwdriver. Waffles, it's late. I really don't have time for you to tell me all about the things you found in the trash. I want to go home tonight. Mentioning this clue. Questions. Top floor? How am I supposed to ask you stuff? I'll ask later. There's nothing else to take. Fluffy knew how to... I'm not going to play with it even if I really want to. The victim fell from this window. If he hadn't been dead, he would have landed on his paws without any trouble. I don't think he killed himself at all. Okay, I guess I have to go back into the house. Now can I examine this? There's a hole in the mouth, but for what? Okay. It's not working. An old vase. It looks very fragile. I kind of want to break it. I mean, you said you won't, but I will. Aww. Oh, I can't open this door. The handle's missing. Ooh, can I use the broken screwdriver on that? It fits! But I can't turn it. It's too slippery. I made a door handle! Now to see what's behind this door. Waddle waddle. Every rich guy has his own library. And it doesn't contain even a single comic book. Books. Classic and popular books written by cats. One of the books is missing. Okay. I wonder what happens if I put this book back in its rightful place. I heard a little click, but nothing else happened. Let's see. Old brown books. Wow, it's a world map collection. I've never left Cat Town. There's an empty space between two books in this collection. Okay, so there's going to be at least one more hidden door. These books are about evolution. When we learned to walk on two paws, a long time ago. It's an old book collection. I can't make out the titles. Dog slang. Dog accents across the world. It's all about dogs here. Back to the hall. And then if we were correct, downstairs. A bust. There's a hole in the mouth. Okay, well then what was the click about? Back upstairs. Into the bedroom. Nothing appears to have changed. Weird. And why didn't we take the skateboard? Oh, there's another door. I totally did not see that door the first time. It's not gonna check for clues on a letterbox. I don't hate myself enough for that. Sure you do. I have no idea how to use this object. Le petit chaton parisien, a lady's fragrance by Yves Saint Laurent. So cliché. Why would Fluffy have female perfume? Someone else must have left it here. Perhaps it belongs to Fluffy's lover. We have a clue! There's a little hole in this tile. There's something on the other side. Maybe if I give it a pull? Aha! A hideout! Look! Why is there a book hidden here? Maps of Kazakhstan. 18th century? Who's interested in books like this? Back to the library. And that will go perfectly right here. A secret door. I wish I could afford to have one put in my place. Same. But why hide secrets? Why hide access to an entire floor of your home? This case is going to be really interesting. A secret office. What was he hiding here? Ooh, piano. Nocturne, Opus 9, number 2, Kloppen. One of my favorites. Too bad I don't know how to play the piano. Oh, I was hoping it would let me click on it. Well, well, well. This hair doesn't belong to Fluffy. It looks like a dog hair, but he can't be certain. Well, cats need us for comfort. Most of us want to stay clean and healthy. I, on the other, just want a glass of strong milk. Only a single piece of paper left. Mouse tails, duck grease, salmon. It's a grocery list. Fluffy clearly enjoyed his good food. But why is there a grocery list pinned in his office? Seems like something that should be in the kitchen. I don't like it when I don't understand. I'm taking it with me. No disk around. Everything was recently erased. Oh. There's something interesting here, buried amongst all these papers. Someone's written, I can't keep hiding these 2 books every time. I would like a door that I can open electronically, quickly and easily. Can you do that for me? Thanks. Unfortunately, there's no delivery name or address. There's plenty of useless papers. Electric bills, installation CD, piano lessons, an insult letter. Wait, what? Someone named Erwin sent this later a week ago. And curiously, amongst all the other barbs, a platypus. I didn't know it could be used as an insult. Bury the platypus. I haven't got time to start a puzzle. I saw this broken window from the outside. Someone pushed him out of the window. It's strengthened glass. Whoever did this was very strong. I think we have everything in the room. Bathroom! So this is how Fluffy usually got to his office. Probably how the killer escaped too. I have to tell Patches about this. Wait, I'm confused. Library. Hidden door. So the bathroom had 2 entrances. Okay, I get it. That was confusing at first. Downstairs. The clues are adding up. Waffles, did you find a way to get to the top floor? Please feel free to use me for interrogation. Yeah. You don't have to repeat that. Lady's perfume. Perhaps I should mention a different clue or item. Secret office. I found a secret office on the top floor, Chief. A lot of blood, too. We need to get forensics up there ASAP. Do you think the murderer knew about the office? Could he have gotten in on his own? It's hard to say. He could have been invited in or just knew how to gain access. It looks like this is turning into quite the case, Waffles. Seems that way, yes. And nothing about it is going to be cut and dry. Try to be a bit more optimistic, Waffles. We've solved our fair share of tricky cases in the past. I don't think now's the time for optimism, Chief. There's a dead body 5 feet from where we're standing. Perhaps you're right. We can celebrate once we've solved the case. Something saltier. Where's the witness, Chief? In front of her house on the street. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go and ask her some questions. Give me a minute. I need to finish my milkshake first. Seriously? That's the most important thing right now. I really can't think of straight until I've had my milkshake. Let me enjoy it slowly, Waffles. And don't you go ruining it like you did last time, talking about salty foods while I'm drinking a milkshake. Respect the shake, Waffles. Nakumi? This item doesn't help with the question. Mouse tails, duck grease. What are you doing to me? Not this again. Can't you see that I'm enjoying my milkshake right now? Chief, I'm just sharing a clue with you. I found a grocery list in the secret office. Waffles, do you think I'm stupid? No, of course not. Just sharing information. Duck grease and milkshake. Blech. It's hard to be gourmand nowadays. You're disgusting. But you're still drinking your milkshake. You can't stop me this time. Let's go, Waffles. Oh no. Luma the reporter is already on the scene. This cat is suspicious. He always knows more than he should. Always the first reporter to arrive at a crime scene. How does he do it? Evening, inspectors. Is it true that Fluffy has been murdered by a dog? We'll provide a statement as soon as we think it's necessary. Come on, Patches. Give my reader something. We have no idea if the murderer was a dog. Maybe it was a dragon or a unicorn. Sarcasm is the lowest form of wit, Patches. But thanks for the tip. What? I didn't give you a tip. Chief Patches, you just told him that you know Fluffy was murdered. We hadn't released that information yet. Oh. Keep the little slip a secret from the higher-ups. Got it, Lumo? Waffles, let's go. You see that cat over there? That's the witness. Maybe she can help us out. We've already wasted too much time talking to Lumo. Better to keep quiet for now. Aw, but I want to know what else he might know. Everyone tells me I should buy a new car. What's wrong with this one? It runs. Not fast, but it runs. Cookie is our current mayor. He's running for re-election. His political opponent is the famous billionaire Mabel. I'm not interested in politics, but I know Cookie is favored to win. I mean, with a name like Cookie. Hello, Miss Millie. Good evening, miss. I'm Inspector Waffles, and this is Chief Patches. We need to ask you some questions. Nice to meet you, gentle cats. I'm sorry. I'm just too upset to talk right now after what happened to my dear friend. I'm sorry to disturb you. I know it's not the best time. Were you alone when you saw the body? Is your husband home? Maybe you don't have a husband. Maybe it's better if I take the lead on this one. No offense, boss. Fine, go right ahead. I'll just watch. Thanks. Let's start. Miss. Millie. Just Millie's fine. I have a couple of things I want to ask you, Millie. I'll help you as much as I can, Inspector. A neighbor. Did you know the victim? Yes. He was a kind cat and a good neighbor. I've never had any problem with him. We used to talk about flowers, cooking, traveling. So just casual conversation. Never anything serious. Just lighter chatter, Inspector. I bet you have something that proves otherwise, Waffles. Lady Perfume. I saw a bottle of perfume in the bathroom. That could belong to anybody, Inspector. Well, she's right. You need to be more precise. Does not look like the same cat in the Polaroid. Someone left this love letter in the house. Does it look familiar to you? Inspector, I'm not the only person in Cat Town whose name starts with an M. The letter isn't mine. Do you know if Fluffy was in a relationship? Like I said, it was always just idle banter. So we still need to find out who this M is. Okay, so let's say you have nothing to do with the letter. Who do you think M is? Fluffy was single, if I had to guess. To be honest, I never saw anybody else inside his house. You said you two would talk about a lot of things, but not this. Fluffy led a lonely life. I don't think he was interested in finding someone. Different item, maybe? Doesn't help. Okay, are you sure? Maybe she would recognize somebody from it. This clue won't help. Really? Okay. Different clue. So how do you explain the lady's perfume in his bathroom? I did not think it would let me click the same clue again. Perfume? Le petit chaton parisien. And I know I butchered that pronunciation. Forgive me. I don't know what you're talking about. Miss Millie, we need you to tell us the truth now. Inspector, I didn't write this letter. It's not my perfume. And I don't remember seeing anybody else inside this house. Except you. You went inside the house. Fine, yes! Except me, Inspector. You're right. But Fluffy was my friend, and I had no reason to kill him. What have you been doing in the last couple of hours? Nothing special. Just here at home, watching TV. You didn't want to go out? No, I'm an indoor cat. The kind of cat who enjoys a quiet night in. Even on a warm, beautiful evening. Yes, Inspector. And to be honest with you, I prefer chilly nights. Okay. So I have to use an item. Doesn't seem... Wait! What else could I do? I do not wish to come, Mom! Did I miss an item somewhere? Insult letter. I don't think sharing this item will help. Okay, questions? Okay. Maybe another time. He's a good guy, but doesn't help me a lot. Actually, he's the worst investigator I've ever met. How did he become chief? Even I couldn't solve that mystery. What have you been doing for the last couple of hours? Nothing special. Okay, why did it highlight that then? I can't ask those again. Maybe I have to close it. I'm missing something. Yes, we are. Can we go back and explore some more? Nothing else to take. Oh, there was a box right there. We can't click it, but there's there. Nothing left but skeletons. There's still the question of what's there. Perhaps another clue in the bedroom? I took one wheel, don't need to take a second. Sure we do. Don't know any of the bands. There's really nothing else to click on. Okay. Bathroom. Oh yeah, that's how you get to the secret office. Okay. No idea how to use this object. Can't click the lights. Maybe you're desperate enough to click the letterbox now? No. Boo. Okay. Window. Don't know what's with this picture, and then there's nothing to. Didn't we find the dust, and why didn't we put the desk in? I don't think there's any items I could use here. We've already added a book here. Which ones were the travel books? Are these ones? What are we missing? Can I break the statue? No, I can't. I already used that on there. Ooh, okay. I did not mean to go back into the bathroom. Down. I still think there should be something extra here. I do not know why insults wouldn't be relevant. Cool. Can't use that. Okay. Cleared those. Item doesn't help with the question. Doesn't help with the question. Am I supposed to gross the inspector out and like maybe take his milkshake? Not sure what to ask. Cat's got my tongue. It looks like a haunted house from here. People won't be surprised when they find out someone was murdered here. It's late, but it's not that cold. So why did the neighbors start a fire? Aha! I didn't notice that. It was so obvious and I missed it. What have you been doing for the last couple of hours? Nothing special. Just here at home watching TV. You didn't want to go out? No, I'm an indoor cat. The kind of cat likes to stay quiet night in. Even on a warm, beautiful evening. Yes, Inspector, and to be honest with you, I prefer chilly nights. So why did you start a fire in your house? Because it's really cold inside? Did you perhaps need to burn something important, Miss Millie? What are you implying? Of course not! Would you mind if we took a look inside your house? Do you have probable cause connecting me to Fluffy's death? No, I don't. Do you have a warrant, Inspector? No, Miss Butt. Then I'm sorry, but I can't let you in. You're well informed of your rights, miss. Waffles, I'll try to get a warrant if I think it's necessary. Right now, you don't have proof that she's related to Fluffy's death. Thank you, Chief Patches. Just Patches is fine, miss. I have to say, that's an interesting way to handle an interrogation, Chief. Did you see the killer? Almost. From my window. I saw someone running through the garden. Someone big. Probably not a cat. Any details you can recall? I don't know. Could you tell if they had white hair? The same color as this hair? No, it was darker than that, I think. Ah, there's more than one killer. Maybe. Maybe not. We can't assume that right now. Miss Millie, are you confident it wasn't a cat you saw? I'm not sure. I didn't actually see his face, just the shadow. Everything happened so fast. I'm sorry, Inspector. No problem, miss. You know what they say. At night, all cats are gray. Thanks for that, Chief. You're welcome, Waffles. How about Fluffy's enemies? Do you know if Fluffy had enemies? Anybody who would want to hurt him? He owned a company which made a lot of money, so I would assume so, yes. Any names you can give us? Someone who might have had a reason to want Fluffy dead? Not really, sorry. We didn't talk about business. Okay, what question are we on? Still on the enemies. Okay, yeah. Insult letter. Do you know a cat named Irwin? I don't know him personally, but Fluffy mentioned him once. Irwin is his brother, but they haven't talked to each other in years. Do you have any idea where I can find him? No, sorry. Fluffy didn't even know if his brother was dead and alive. Don't you mean dead or alive? Some say he's dead, some say he's alive. It depends on your point of view. So he's Schrodinger's cats. I don't get it. What does he look like? He's a black cat. That's all I know. Would Irwin have any reason to murder Fluffy? Can't say, Inspector. I never met him. That's all I need to know, miss. Thank you for your help. So long, Inspector. And thank you, Patches. You were a real gentle cat. No problem, miss. Just doing my job. I wonder what she's hiding. What are you thinking, Waffles? I think she's hiding something. So do I. You think her and Fluffy were lovers? I can't tell. I'm disappointed. Usually magic happens quicker with you. Maybe I'm getting old, Chief. Yeah, probably. Rude. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, Chief. Millie isn't as clean as she pretends to be. She knew the victim very well. But how can I prove it? And Fluffy, why did he have a hidden office? Where is this Irwin fella? And this unknown cat on the Polaroid? A lot of things I can't make sense of right now. Did you know Maple can save your city with his skills as a great businessman? Vote Maple for mayor and Cattown will be as successful as his company is. Politics. Bleh. Click. What about KFM? Vote for Mayor Cookie. He's the best for the city. Vote for Mayor Cookie. And the happier. Clickety-ah. Let's try another station. And we have Lumo the reporter live and at the scene. Lumo, tell us what you know. This cat is everywhere. Fluffy, the famous billionaire, was found dead at his home. Chief Patches confirmed he has been murdered. Inspector Waffles is leading the case. He's the cat who arrested Snowball after the rooftop incident. Thanks for bringing that up, Lumo. Interesting to hear, Lumo. I thought Inspector Waffles had retired after what happened. Okay, that's enough radio for tonight. The Daily Roar. CEO of Box Furniture assassinated. Police are looking for the suspects. But this is where I'm going to call things. Thank you for watching, and next time we'll pick up with Chapter 2. Bye-bye. No, this makes me want to keep going, but no. Bye-bye.